I'm a person starting to practice, start to perceive. During the quiet night, ponder all 5 aggregates accordingly, where the lights are dim as moon and water as in a dream. I'm a person repenting endlessly, start to be aware, start to repent, immerse myself in greed, suffer separation and wanting, stick to hatred, raising deceit to make peace disquiet. Evil view and ignorance left me fall into troubles. Belittle Buddha, Dharma, human being, often high and mighty. Doubts like good relationship, go back and repent of evil causes, condition and effects, and treat Buddhas to accept and hold. Maybe it's being dealt with all the causes Buddhas called endowed with all the Buddha's top conditions, endowed with all the Buddhas, all the rewards. May this mighty prayer being in the universe work powerfully. Repenting endlessly, start to be aware, start to repent, immerse myself in greed, suffer separation and wanting, stick to hatred, raising deceit to make peace disquiet. Evil view and ignorance let me fall into troubles. Belittle Buddha, Dharma, human being, often high and mighty. Doubts like good relationship, go back and repent of evil causes, condition and effects, and treat Buddhas to accept and hold. Maybe it's being dealt with all the causes Buddhas called endowed with all the Buddha's top conditions, endowed with all the Buddhas, all the rewards. Pray all the Dharma be well versed. Maybe it's being dealt with all the causes Buddhas called endowed with all the Buddha's top conditions, endowed with all the Buddhas, all the rewards. Entreat Sanghas to accept and hold. Maybe it's being dealt with all the causes Buddhas called endowed with all the Buddha's top conditions, endowed with all the Buddhas, all the rewards. Entreat mentors to accept and hold. Maybe it's being dealt with all the causes Buddhas called endowed with all the Buddha's top conditions, endowed with all the Buddhas, all the rewards. May this mighty prayer being in the universe work powerfully.
Good evening, Dr. Bodhi. How are you today?
I'm all right, thank you. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, so great to see that you come here on daily basis, and we're honored to have your lecture.
Yeah, thank you. And all right, let us talk about what we have talked during the last few days. The very first one we started with is 10 defilements, but we call them 10 or dasa papa kriya. Dasa papa. That's the
Papa Korea.
kriya is actions. 10 actions. So their
Oh,
actions, that's their unwholesome actions. That's why we say there are 10 unwholesome actions. Each one is an action taking place within our system. Day-to-day basis, these things are happening slightly or greatly. If it happens very greatly, then we have problems. If the
yeah,
happenings are slight, we don't feel them. We are all right.
yeah.
As we said, now see, if I summarize these things, we have understood that karma is the most crucial item here, karma. Because you get karma in this one, the next one, the 5 hindrances, you get karma, karma chanda. Then also you get karma raga, also another term with karma. Kama sukallika,
Kamaraga.
yeah, kama raga, kama sukallika yoga. Now see how many places Buddha has mentioned about these things. Kama, kama chanda, kama raga, ka, and also kama sukallika yoga. That's
Oh,
yoga.
today. So you mean the I cannot follow you. Sorry.
Yeah, the term karma is
Uh,
coming very often in this, Buddha's teachings, karma. So
yeah.
uh, Buddha is always stressing or saying to us, be aware of karma.
Oh,
Because
yes. Be
karma
aware
is
of karma.
the,
Yes, that's
yeah,
correct.
because you have to make sure you deal with karma very intelligently. Otherwise, karma can make you suffer, make you sad. So karma is the very first thing to look at. Now see, karma, tanha, rati, raga, lobha, dvesha, moha, machariya, krodha, vaira. So these are the 10 defilements as we discussed, 10 papa kriya or unwholesome actions.
Mm,
Now you are aware of that. I would
yeah.
like everybody to go through that, several times and repeat that process or the line of thinking is important to get the cause and effect. Kama
Yes,
gives
yes.
tanna, kama gives tanna rati. Then the system get warms up. Kama
Yes.
tanna rati. Then the raga repetitively it's happening. Kama
Yeah.
tanna rati raga. Lobha. So it's desperately protecting that, to get the benefits that we are thinking or the happiness, but it
Yes.
is temporary. Then when it comes to that situation, we feel like whether I'm going to get it or not, then the dvesha comes, anger to a certain extent. So when there is a doubt, the anger is there. When there
Yes.
is a doubt, there is anger always, which is uh, practically we can observe, we can realize that
Yeah.
when I'm not sure whether I can get this or that, my system get disturbed. how the disturbance shows from the system with anger. You know, if you can remember, sometime when we misplace something and try to find out where it is, then we get sort of anger. Not
Exactly.
not
Yes.
not with others, but with ourselves.
Yes. So yeah, I can observe that kind of a scenario. Yes.
Yeah. So you
So
you
why
misplace
so
that,
many anger?
yeah, because you misplace something and you were trying to, you're in a hurry to go somewhere, you misplace your docket or whatever, who knows,
Yeah.
your wristwatch or something. You can't find where you kept it, so you go a little bit upset.
Yes.
Anger
A
comes.
little upset.
So
Yes.
that means where it is, I can't find it. There's some sort of that is called some sort of doubt whether I can
Yeah,
find it.
yeah.
So doubt brings the anger, or stressful situation brings the anger to the system, which can lead to many other things. Anger, if it is too much, then retaliation comes if it is with somebody else. So it's uh, carefully managed. Carefully managed. So kama, tanna, rati, raga. Now see, when I read these things, the very starting point is kama, liking or disliking. Just
Yes.
imagine if a person is living without kama, neutrally, dealing with everything, won't go through these 10 items at all in their lives. Because karma is liking or disliking something. So that person is not going to make others angry, and also the person, him or herself, is not going to get angry at all, which is a nice situation. But we must strive hard. We must believe in that. We must practice and see whether it works. Yes, it works. Because if you go the other way, we know what is going to come to us. Anyway, now kama, tanna, rati, raga, lobha, desha, moha, machariya, krodha, vaira. So vaira is the last one, starting with kama. Final result is vaira. Vaira
Yeah.
is retaliation. Feel like, going for a bad action,
Yes. Going for
which,
bad action. Yes.
which disturb everybody, the environment within the vicinity of that situation. Anything could happen, which we have seen in many occasions. Although we are not involved, we can see how the others are behaving when that comes to that particular situation. All
Yes.
karma. Karma is, karma and tanna. So
Amadana.
dislikings attached to that very firmly. Karma and
Mm.
tanna attached to that. Attached to karma is tanna. Then both are working together, rati, raga, lobha, dvesha. Then go to moha, machariya, krodha, vaira. So moha is, as I said,
Mohins.
moha is not ignorance. That's the word given in many texts, English texts, but moha is we don't know. The system has taken up to this point. My system, my own system is going along this direction. I don't know. Without my knowledge, it is happening. So that is called moha.
Moha.
Because I don't,
Without
yeah,
any language. Okay. Moha.
moha is kama, tanna, rati, raga, lobha, desha. All six actions are being taken I don't know. I don't know. My system is going along this 6 action. That is called
Oh, yeah,
moha.
yeah, yeah. So,
Without my knowledge.
so such
Yes.
kind of without notice.
Without notice, if that happens, what
Oh,
what is what are the consequences? It will go further. Matcharya Krodha Vaira. It goes in its own
oh,
there. So we can't put brakes because it happens without my knowledge. So that's the danger. So moha
okay.
means, Buddha said, don't become a moha person. Because when you are a moha person, the rest is pretty dangerous. Matcharya Krodha Vaira. Because you are going to protect the moha without knowing what you are protecting. Then the Krodha and Vaira comes. You are
Yes.
protecting 6 items on top. Kama, Tanha, Rati, Raga, Lobha, Dvesha.
Mm-hmm.
With moha, you are protecting all these unwholesome actions and you are involving in those actions over and over again, then it will help to go further to Matcharya Krodha Vaira. Matcharya is protecting those 7 actions all together, believing they will give some happiness.
Yes.
Because the person is focusing on the happiness, not what is happening. So that is why Buddha said in most of the sutras, observe what's going on. As I
Yes.
said, when a thief is stealing something, if you look at the thief will go away. If thief comes to know that somebody is watching.
Ah, thief,
That's what I
right?
thief,
Yeah.
yeah. When a
Some,
thief
some.
is stealing something, if somebody is watching
Mm-hmm.
that what he or she is doing, then the thief will slowly move away.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
The one time the one fellow came to Buddha and asked, who is a thief? Now normally our answer is to that question. Now see the difference between Buddha's answer and our answer. That person asked, who is a thief, Buddha? Buddha said, now normally if that asked from me, I would have said, thief is a person who steals things,
He is a
isn't it?
person who still thinks. Oh,
Yeah, that's what we say. What was the Buddha's answer? It is quite different.
yeah.
Can you understand what I said? So if
Yeah, yeah,
somebody
yeah.
asks the thief, he's the person who is stealing, this, that.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
Buddha's answer is, thief is a person who pretends that he is not a thief.
And who
You
pretends
know,
that he's not a thief? Ah,
yeah, that's the Buddha's answer.
so pretends that he's not a thief.
Pretends, show that that thief shows that I am not a thief. That's what he's trying to do.
Actually, that kind of person is a thief. Okay.
That is what Buddha's answer is. So that's pretty clear. So that
Yes.
Buddha's thief is always trying to show the others he or she is not a thief.
Oh, yes.
But actually speaking, that is what is going inside the thief's mind, not to show others I am a thief. Right? But
Yes.
we think he's going to steal, therefore he's a thief. Anyway, now that's a good answer from Buddha. Why? Because all these 7 items up to moha, or 6 items above moha,
Mm-hmm.
are thieves who are trying to steal our peacefulness. All these 7 items are thieves who are
Ah,
going who are
thieves.
going to take our peace from our system. So
Take
be
our
watchful.
peace, right?
Yeah,
Peaceful, calmness.
yeah. Our peace and calmness, and you name
Oh, yeah.
our happy life, calm life. all these thieves are, there are
Yes.
10 thieves. There are 10 thieves here. So 10 thieves are coming behind us to steal our peacefulness. Can you understand that?
Yes. Yeah. I totally agree and can understand you. And
Yeah.
especially the Buddha saying is very interesting. Yeah, pretend
Yeah.
to be.
Yeah.
To
I took
pretend.
that. Yeah, I took that Buddha's answer to, relate to this situation. I thought of taking
Yes.
to show how important it is. So be watchful what these things are doing to us,
Yes.
because they are not
Still,
within.
still peace and calmness
Still
from
of
us.
peacefulness, calmness, everything is going to be taken by these thieves. So be watchful. Buddha is
Be
asking
watchful.
us to be watchful, be aware,
Okay.
be vigilant, be watchful, always examine what is going to happen if I attach to things too much.
Yes.
Can you understand that? Yes, still the peace and the calmness. So we don't
That
want that to happen. We like to
is
have
our
peace.
real, yeah.
Yeah. So these 10 items or the unwholesome actions are not belongs to us. We
Yes.
create we create them unnecessarily. This is what Buddha said. They are not belongs to us.
No.
What what is belongs to us as a human being? The peace, the calmness. That is what is belongs to this system.
Yeah, belong to the system, and the system naturally owns the calmness and peace. Is it?
Yeah, yeah. That is what is belongs to us. So if you take a very infant or a small child, so the small child haven't got these things.
Yes, they
And
haven't.
imagine that's why we like small childs. When we look at a small child's face, everybody get calm,
Yeah.
happy, because these actions are not taking place in the small children's mind. They are too small to
Yeah.
have kama, tanna, rati, raga, lobha, desha, moha. So
Yes.
what Buddha said is, don't invite these people to our territory or to our system.
Territory. Okay. Territory.
So
To our
I'm giving
system.
all sort of examples and ways and means to go through this and see these things, so that we can safeguard our system with peace of mind. We need a peace of mind to live. Now see, if a person is living, say, 90 years, how many years you like to be with these uh, actions? None. We don't want them. But people are trying to live the life without them, but these people are trying to steal us. When I say people, these actions are trying to steal us, isn't it? Our peace. Can you understand what I said?
Yeah.
So these 10 items are trying to steal our peacefulness. Are
Yeah.
we going? Are we going to allow that to happen? No. Buddha said, don't do that. Don't allow that to happen. That is what Buddha's teachings is. In short, who is the first culprit? Is the first culprit is the karma. Who is the first? Yeah, 10 thieves. Who is the first troublemaker? Is karma. Brings tanna, rati, raga, lobha, desha, moha, machariya, krodha, vaira. I think you have got a good understanding about that now.
Yeah, much better. I think yeah, these parts, yeah, perfectly understand. Yeah, we can.
That's good. Yeah, that's what I want you to do. So remember these things, it will come over and over again. Karma is the first troublemaker. Yeah, first
Yeah,
troublemaker.
troublemaker. Okay,
Yes,
troublemaker is
troublemaker
calm.
is
Calm.
calm. Yeah,
Calm.
then when we'll go to the next one, the 5 hindrances. Who is the first troublemaker? Again, the karma. Kama chanda. So selecting karma is the troublemaker in that as well.
Yeah, perfect.
Kama chanda, vyapada, tinamida. Now see, vyapada is giving some sort of anger. So
Yes.
here it says kama tanna, rati, raga, lobha, desha. But there it says kama chanda, vyapada. Vyapada is the anger.
Yeah. Ah,
Vyapada. The
Vyapa is
vyapada.
Vyapa is Chanda.
Yeah,
No.
kama chanda, then vyapada is the anger or
Oh, anger. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
anger or disturbance to the system in many
Yes.
ways.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Kama chanda, vyapada, tinamidda. Then these two, kama chanda and vyapada, is going to weaken our system, reduce the strength of our system that was existing. How? Then it comes tinamidda. That is, no, I have no strength to stop this. I have no strength to stop this, and I can't stop it, and I have no strength. It reduces my strength. What I can't stop this kama, chanda, and vyapada. What is, I'm losing the peacefulness. So tinamidda is I'm losing the peacefulness and I can't stop this,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
disturbance. So I can't
Yes.
stop the disturbance. Because of that, I can't get the peace. I can't get the peace because I can't stop the anger. I can't stop the anger. I can't get the peace. That is called tinamidda.
Yeah,
I'm
so yeah, so
reducing
so
it.
great. Yeah. I
Yeah,
know it.
I'm trying to make it easy to remember.
Yeah. So you
Tinamidda.
just link them together and just now you from 25 months to 500 Z's and just explain the tinamida.
Tinamidda. Then
Tinamida.
uddacha is increasing. So when it increases, it's like, I don't know, it has increased. It's like, you have got in the 10 defilements, we learned moha. Moha means we don't know. So
Yeah.
what's happened? So
Yeah,
same
what happened?
thing,
What's going on?
similar,
Yeah.
yes. Similar to that, Buddha says, Tinamidda Uddacha Kukucha, it's increasing without my knowledge. I don't know. In the
Okay.
5, hindrances. So hindrances. Then I have to
Yes,
live
yes.
with fear and doubt.
Yeah, fear and doubt. Yeah.
That
So how do
is,
you pronounce fear and doubt? That word?
fear and doubt is, uh, uh, 5 hindrances starting with Kamachanda, Vyapada, Tinamidda, Uddacha, Kukucha, Vichikicha. Vichikicha.
Vichikicha. Vichikicha. Okay.
Vichikicha. Vichikicha
Fear and
is
doubt.
termed by Buddha as fear and doubt. Now, as I said, I have to tell you something. I made a mistake yesterday. Sorry about that. The bhikkhu. I said the bhikkhu is you have to write the bhikkhu as
Ah.
GH. Bhikkhu.
Oh. Bhikkhu.
Bhikkhu.
Bhikshu. Bhikkhu.
Yeah, bhikshu. Yeah. There is no C. Instead of C, you have to put K. Bhikkhu.
No worries about that. Actually, we can follow your
It's in
meaning.
the it's in the other book that I have written, the Dhammapada, which I have sent to
Mm.
you. So you can find the term bhikkhu there always. So please refer to that. Sorry about that. So anyway, going back to this point, which is quite interesting and important to remember along these lines, which I explained now, the 10 defilements and the 5 hindrances are going together, actually speaking. Although
Yeah, going together.
given, yeah, although they are as a beginner, you might see, at the beginning, you might see there are two different things, but more or less the same. But Buddha has
Yeah,
put them.
more or less the same. Yeah, in my mind, just that kind of notion, concept. Yeah. Hello, hello, doctor. You still here?
Items.
Okay.
You can understand what I say. Yeah. So 10 reduced to 5 in the 5 hindrances in a different manner. Yeah, compressed to 5 to make it easy to understand. But
Yes.
same outcome, same consequences. The karma is giving 10 defined karma chapter giving 5 hindrances.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
It's something
So
related to karma.
yeah, you have to look at along those lines so that much for you to visualize and comprehend. Now, let us look at the 5 elements of a thought: Rupa, Vedana, Sanya, Sankara, Vijnana. So that is also we did. So you go to that part now. Rupa, Vedana, Pancha, Upadana, Skandha. Yeah, that's right. So there, Upadana means it's born in our system. Upadana is like, I didn't put that word earlier. It's created. Created means it's produced inside our system. So what Buddha said was, all 6 senses that we have got, yeah, fictitious. So all 6 senses are called producing organizations, if you want to remember in that manner. They are producing. They are sources of production. Who are 6 senses? What the eye is producing? Eye is producing upadana rupa through outside rupa. Can you understand that?
Yeah, totally. So all
Yeah.
of them.
Eye is producing upadana rupa. The nose is producing through the smell. Now see, eye is producing upadana rupa through seeing things. Seeing things.
Seeing
Nose is
things.
producing,
Yeah.
yes, seeing, Seeing. Now the
Mm.
nose is producing upadana rupa through smell, different smell.
Nail, nose, yes.
Yeah,
Smell.
no, nose, yeah. So the ears are producing upadana rupa in the mind through sounds.
Sounds,
Sound,
yes.
sound or sound waves, you can say. So
Sound
similarly,
waves.
the body
Sound
is
waves. Okay.
sound waves, yeah, yeah, waves. WAVES, waves, yeah.
Yes,
Like
yes.
that.
Wave.
Okay,
It
now,
means
yeah, waves.
for
Then the next one is the body. The body is producing the, upadana rupa,
touching.
touching, quite right, well done. Then the mind is producing
Thoughts.
the
Thinking.
upadana rupa through speed. What is speed? Through the thoughts. Thought
Yes,
comes from
thoughts.
the previously stored rupa. I said,
Yes.
we collect a lot of rupa inside. If I say something like the person, the moon, if I say moon, straight away our mind goes to the picture of a moon. Picture of a
Yes.
moon. So that's upadana rupa through a speed. So speed without our knowledge, it creates a speed and produce that upadana rupa in the mind. So we
Yes.
need some sort of speed to remember what we have stored earlier, which is pretty, subtle situation, which is hard to understand the way it happens. But that is what Buddha said. There's a speed. So the speed is called Dhamma.
Yeah.
Speed is called Dhamma. Dhamma, not Dharma. It is called Dhamma. So when
Yes.
you say Dhamma, it is a speed which
Yes.
can
Yes.
fluctuate. So now here, Rupa comes from outside through these six senses into our system.
Yeah.
It is always coming, whether we like it or not, they are coming all the time. Now, we have to be very careful when we are catching them, whether to catch them or not. Am I going to accept them or not? How am I going to accept them? Am I going to accept them to get any unsatisfactory situations?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so terrible.
Okay?
Yeah.
So we have to be very careful in that sense to manage them properly. Rupa Vedana. So it gives some sort of feeling
Rupa Vedana.
to select, yeah, Vedana. So to select whether to select it or not. So we always try to select them and try to examine whether it's worthwhile to accept and have happiness. So I'm using different terms now to make it easy. So selecting or accepting or inviting, so all these
Yeah,
things
yeah.
are makes the same meaning in different manner. So
Yes,
Vedana,
yes.
Vedana, then Sanya. While we are accepting, we want to identify who has come in. Somebody comes to the home. We want to find out who has come. Is it a person who was here earlier or is it a stranger? It's like that. So
Yeah.
we are getting all strangers into our system to have happiness. But these strangers, sometimes we are not seen earlier in our life. Somehow seen in the previous, previously or earlier.
Earlier,
So
yeah.
we invite them. Sometimes we invite strangers which we have not seen at all and get into trouble. So Rupa,
Yeah.
Vedana, Sanya, Sankara, and that is getting into trouble because Sankara is the entire system is getting disturbed now. We can't control. So the compression, squeezing, as I said, warming up, vibration, everything could happen to our system through that. That is Sankara. Then we can feel the change that happened to our system. That is Vijnana. If that change is, if we feel that change is fairly uncomfortable, we are not happy. If it is worse, we shout and cry and do all sort of things. Sanya can make us crying. Sanya can make us, not Sanya. Vijnana can make us crying. So Vedana, Sanya, once we are identified, then the Sankara comes, then the feelings comes. That is Vijnana. So the fifth one is, the last one is Vijnana. I'll go back again here. So this is what we have discussed earlier. So I'm going a little bit faster. But Rupa is Upadana Rupa, because outside Rupa of various items we can't take into our system as they are, because they come in as Upadana Rupa and produce something according to our wish within our interior. So my Upadana Rupa about that house is different to that person's Upadana Rupa of the same house. So we are producing different Upadana Rupas from the same object. That is why we say that is nice, and the other person might say, no, that is not nice, that is ugly. The same thing. Because our Rupa, Upadana Rupa are different. So therefore, in that situation, sometimes, if you don't realize that properly, as Buddha said, people try to argue and there is a conflict between the two, and they argue and they can have a fighting unnecessary.
Even happens every day. Yeah, but they don't know the Upadana Raga is different. Yes.
Yeah, they don't know that particular misunderstanding among the two people was created by Upadana Rupa, not by us.
Yes.
Not by the two people. They are two innocent people, getting into a fight. Why? Because of different Upadana Rupas created in the minds. what a situation. Just a minute.
So yeah, may I ask you, innocent? What does it mean? You just use the word to describe these two people.
Very calm person, maybe a very calm person, not hurting others. All of a sudden, Upadana Rupa came in, find a friend. How is that? What do you think about that? It's nice one. No, it's not nice. Then they argue each other. Ultimately, come to a very bad misunderstanding. They were friends, but they can become enemies at the end. So that is how the enemies are created in this world. Upadana Rupa, make the enemies. Not by themselves.
Yes.
According to Buddha's teaching. So you can see when you have understood all these things, when you put the car outside to the road, people are making mistakes. If you go with that view or with that thought, when I put the car outside, people are there to make mistakes because their Upadana Rupa are different to mine. Say somebody goes like that. And say somebody does something wrong on the road. The other person won't get, yes, there are 1,000 harmless in the 1,000 eyes here. So when you go out, when somebody does a mistake, you don't get annoyed, isn't it? Because you know that person's Upadana Rupa is different to me. You don't shout at that person, right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that you approve the mistake that person did, but you disapprove, but you don't go for a fight or shout at that person. Because if you do that, you are making sankhara. Your system get, disturbed.
Sankara.
Sankhara. Anger. Sankhara. The system, get vibrated. Then the vijnana, the thought comes.
Yeah.
Those thoughts can, do any bad action. So that thought is made from these 5 items: Rupa, Vedana, Sanya, Sankara, Vijnana. So these are the elements of a thought. How many thoughts we create in a minute, in a second? In a
In a
second,
second.
in a
1
second,
million?
yeah, like this, it's uncountable. We don't know how much it is.
Uncountable.
I can't tell you. I
Much
can't tell you.
faster than the computer.
Yeah, it's so fast. It's like our thinking power. Now, see, when I say straight away that particular country where we went and had a cup of tea in a nice restaurant, how fast our mind goes to there, and we can taste the taste of that cup of tea even now, fakely, aren't we?
Mm, I
You
don't
know
think
what I
so.
said? That fake taste can come into your tongue.
The fake taste
So,
come to your tongue. Yes, yes,
yeah,
fake taste.
because you feel like going back and have that cup of tea again.
Mm.
That is due to the fake taste came to our tongue. That's why we were forced to go there. Otherwise not. So you can imagine how fast the mind is working. So the thoughts
Yeah.
are working very, very fast. That country may be 10,000 kilometers away from the place where we are living, but still it goes fast.
So it's it's not it's not worthy to do so, right? Fake taste.
So that is how it works within our system.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Now, okay, now we'll go to the next item, if you don't mind. Just to
Okay.
so you have got a good understanding about these 3 topics: the 10 defilements, 5 hindrances, and the 5 aggregates,
Five
or the
aggregates.
or 5 elements of a thought. So you have got
Yeah,
a good
thoughts.
understanding.
Yeah,
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 thought.
5 elements of thoughts. And
Yeah.
then
So Rupa, Vedana, Sanya, Sankara, Vijnana. So it's actually feeling. The last one is the feeling. Then it goes to the Dasa Sanyojana. Dasa Sanyojana. Okay.
Rasasanyojana, it means 10 fetus. Fetus.
Dasa Sanyojana. Yes, we say fetters, but I would like to stick to the term Sanyojana.
Sanyojana. Okay.
Dasa Sanyojana.
Sanyojana. Okay.
It's a blend. As I said, it's a blending of the things together.
Yeah.
That's what I said. It's like a soup.
Soup.
It's like a soup,
And
yeah. Porridge or soup or blending of some things together. So the very first one is Sakkaya Ditti. Sakkaya Ditti, yeah, blending. Sakkaya Ditti is, we said yesterday, Kamachanda, Vyapada, Tinamidda, Uddacha, Kukkucha, all 4 together is Sakkaya Ditti. It's
yes.
blended. So Sakkaya Ditti is made out of these 4,
Four.
or these
Yeah.
4 are blended together to get Sakkaya Ditti. So that is why Buddha has put this heading as Dasa Sanyojana. So it makes sense because it's a blended item, blended with 4 items. Sakkaya
Yeah,
Ditti is,
blended.
yeah, Sakkaya Ditti is Kamachanda, Vyapada, Tinamidda, Uddacha, Kukkucha. All right.
Yes.
And it's Sakkaya Ditti, Vichikicca. The second one is Vichikicca. Here also, Vichikicca is the last one of the 5 hindrances. So Buddha has
Yeah.
joined
Vichikicha.
that here in the same manner here. Sakkaya Ditti, Vichikicca. So if you are relying on karma, if you are believing in karma, if you are relying on karma, then you select karma. That is called kama chanda. Kama chanda, vyapada, tinamidda, uddacha, kukkucha. All the effects are given by sakkaya ditti. Then we get a situation where we have to live with fear and doubt. So that is called vichikicca. So, okay, I have vichikicca. Vichikicca. Put it into 2 sounds. Vichikicca. Don't
Vichikicha.
Vichikicca. Vichikicca.
Vichikicha.
Here, the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First 5 letters, vichi. The rest later. Vichi is the first 5 letters. Vichi. Yeah, that's right. Well done. So that is the first 5 letters, vichi. The next one is kicca. Vichikicca. That is, vichikicca means fear and doubt. Put it like that way. Fear and doubt. Yeah, you can take as fear and doubt.
Yeah, doubt. And there is a question on the screen, and Doctor from Ellie, and she asked, Vichi is what?
Yeah,
Vichikicha.
I just put that way to remember, but I don't know actually. Buddha said not to cut not to separate the terms like that.
Yes.
I don't want to do that. I just put Vichikicca to remember, to pronounce easily, Vichikicca.
Yeah,
But
yes.
there are no 2 meanings as such. It is one meaning for that, Vichikicca.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
doubt. It
Vichikicha.
is called doubt. It is called doubt. Vichikicca means
Mm-hmm.
doubt,
Yeah,
doubtfulness. But doubt,
doubtfulness.
yeah, what I said is when the doubt is there, the fear comes always. It is a fact. The Buddha said, when there is a doubt in another sutra, you are in fear. Fear and doubt work together. So you can't have doubt without fear. You can't have fear without doubt.
Yes.
So that's why I emphasize in that way. So I don't want to break that into 2 parts and explain which is this, kicca is that. No. So I'm sorry, I can't do that because Buddha's teachings have to be explained in the same manner. Okay?
You're right. We admire you because Buddha didn't do in that way, so we cannot do as well. Yeah.
Yeah, then I'm giving a wrong impression to you all by
Yes.
breaking into 2, which is wrong. So I don't want to say anything. Change Buddha's teachings for any reason.
Yes. You're amazing.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks. Thinking along those lines. So Vicikicca is doubt. It's pretty sure the term itself means doubt. Then when there is a doubt, we use all sort of strategies to get out of that doubt or do away with that doubt. That is called Silabbata Paramasa.
Exactly.
Silabbata
Oh,
Paramasa is the next one. So to
next
get
one.
rid of that doubt, we try our best. We make all sort of strategies here and there. Make sense?
Yeah.
So Silabbata Paramasa is the shrewd or cunning strategy. In this case, we are using those things to get out or get rid of these fake things because karma is started with, now see, if you look at the Sakkaya Ditti, where is the starting point of Sakkaya Ditti? If you go to the first one, Sakkaya Ditti is the first one, then the Vichikicha, then third one is the Silabbata Paramasa. Yes, cunning and shrewd strategies. That is Silabbata Paramasa. But go back to where we started with. Where is the starting point? Sakkaya Ditti. Is that right? You're with me? So we started with Sakkaya Ditti, then came to Vichikicha, then to Silabbata Paramasa.
Yes.
In this sequence, the very first one is Sakkaya Ditti. Is that right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So who gave us Sakkaya Ditti? The Kamachanda, Vyapada, Tinamidda, Uddacha.
Kamachanda.
Yeah, the first four hindrances gave us the
It's my
Sakkaya
Ditti.
Ditti.
Sakaya Ditti.
Yes, Sakkaya Ditti. Yeah. So Sakkaya Ditti is originated from Kamachanda.
Kamachanda.
So who is the Kamachanda? Kamachanda is a fake and fictitious Upadana Rupa has created Kamachanda.
Yes.
Go back here. So ultimately Sakkaya Ditti is nothing but a fake element. Fictitious element. So we are
Fictitious element. Yeah.
fictitious element, and we are entangled or joined with a fictitious element, and we are unnecessarily victimized as doubtful people. That is Vichikicha.
Victim. We are victim.
Victims, yeah, victims. Victims of what? The Kamachanda, victim of a Kamachanda, ultimately became a victim. Yeah. Victim of a Kamachanda, and then became a victim of a doubtfulness. That makes sense.
Yes. Yeah, makes sense.
So you had to go back and figure out where this thing came from to my system. It is came from Kamachanda.
Yeah,
Then Kamachanda, Vyapada, Tinamidda, Uddacha, Kukkucha also blend together and produce the Sakkaya Ditti, which I have accepted. Yeah, which I have accepted, but it is a fake element. Fake action.
Element, yeah, fake action.
Yeah, then I accepted that, and I am unnecessarily, became a victim of Vichikicha. Now I had to fight to get rid of that with fake strategies, cunning strategies I'm using. So what a what a situation that I'm facing now. So you have to analyze in that manner. That is what Buddha said. So you have to analyze. I'm unnecessary joining the Kamachanda is a fake one, and I'm punishing by Vichikicha. So I had to live with that. Not only that, to overcome that, I had to find cunning strategies.
Yeah, I have to. So the Buddha said they have to find cunning strategies. No, right? No need to find the cunning strategies, right? Is it?
Yeah. If you don't invite the Kamachanda, you are not in trouble.
Yeah.
Strongly, not you need Kamachanda to a certain extent, not strongly. Okay, I'll stop here and tell you something important. Now see, these things, the 10 the last one is Sangyojana, 10 Sangyojana or Dasa Sangyojana. So why we have to go along this Dasa Sangyojana? Why we have to? Because we are believing that the world is there for our happiness.
Yes,
So
it's there and our happiness, yes.
So you have to remember that very, very important point I'm making. Buddha said, anybody is believing strongly that the world can give us happiness, but it's temporary happiness. And it brings, sorrow and, lamentation, sorrow, and all sort of problems. And we are compelled, that's the term, compelled to go along
Compare,
these,
yeah.
compelled to go along these 10 defilements. Sorry, 10 Sangyojan. We are compelled to go along these 10, yeah, that's right. Compelled to go along these 10 Sangyojana. So if
Yes,
somebody
yes.
believes in that, so there is no any other option other than go along this 10 Sangyojana, come to where? Sakkaya Ditthi, Vichikicha, Silabbata Paramasa, Kamaraga. Then the
So the
Raga
last one
comes.
is Kamaraga.
Kamaraga. Kamaraga. So Kama is coming behind again and pressing
Yeah.
us. Kamaraga. Take it, take it, take me, take me, take me. Kamaraga. Repetitively asking to take Kamaraga. Kama is asking us to take me on board. Take me on board. Repetitively. Kamaraga.
So terrible.
Amaraga Patiga then gives the injection of, stressfulness or the stiffness to the system. Kamaraga Patiga. Then the Ruparaga, the Kama gave from Rupa, the outside Rupa, it's also now activated, coming towards us, coming behind us. It's searching where this fellow is. I have to send these messages. So that outside Rupa is giving messages to me continuously. Rupa Raga. So see, you can explain in very many ways. Then the
Yeah.
Rupa Raga comes, then if they go, Arupa Raga, then the next set comes. Rupa Raga, Arupa Raga, Rupa Raga, Arupa Raga. Then it increases as they go. The speed increases of this process. Kama Raga, Rupa Raga, Arupa Raga. Then the speed increases. The level of the speed increases. Mana Uddacha increase to the highest level. Then Avidya. Avidya is we are compelled to accept this is right. So we are being sent to a situation where we are helpless. We can't get out of that situation. So giving
Yeah.
the trouble until we get what is called fully, totally, unsatisfactory in this formation. Or we suffer extremely badly to the end. That's a Sangyoja. Now the rest can be the real reason can be found out from the dependent origination, because this avidya, the last item avidya, is the first item of paticca samuppada. Paticca samuppada start with avidya paccaya sankhara. Have you heard about that earlier? No.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Now this last item of this 10 Sangyojana, Dasa Sangyojana is avidya.
Yeah,
Avidya.
Avijja. Avijja.
Avidya. That is the first term of dependent origination. What is the first?
Oh,
So this is,
origination, dependent
yeah,
origination. 十二
yeah,
因缘.
this is throwing us to the dependent origination. So it says, you have gone through this Dasa Sangyojana, you accepted those things, you thought these are helping you, making happy, here is the next item for you. The system says, go along that path now. What is the path? The dependent origination of paticca samuppada. Go along that and see what you get. So that is what the system says, unfortunately. Can you understand when I say like this?
Yes.
Yes, good. So I'm showing the danger of this system. So I'm going along that. Now I have to go to Avidya Paccaya Sankara. That's the next one. I'm just touch on that. Yeah, Paticca Samuppado. I'll just touch on that. Just listen to me. Don't worry too much. I'll just show you how it goes. So it's a long verse. So it goes like this. Just listen to me. Avidya Paccaya Sankara. So that comes in the next part. Avidya Paccaya Sankara, Sankara Paccaya Vijnana, Vijnana Paccaya Namarupam, Namarupa Paccaya Passo, Passa Paccaya Vedana, Vedana Paccaya Tanha, Tanha Paccaya Bhava Paccaya Jati, Jara, Vyadi, Marana, Soka, Parideva, Dukkha, Domanasa, Upayasa, Sambhavanti, Evame Tassa, Kevalassa, Dukkhaskanda Samudayo Hoti. So this whole part is what Buddha said, the way we are getting to this suffering throughout our life. So the things that I
Yes.
said is explaining how we getting to this ongoing suffering in life. So we go to that slowly, not like the way that I said just now. We examine each part, avidya paccaya sankara. Yeah, you can't follow, I know that, but don't worry, I just want to show you that this process of paticca samuppada, how it make you feel very, very uncomfortable in life.
Yeah.
If you can understand that part is enough. No, not the terms that I said, avidya paccaya sankara paccaya, don't worry. Okay.
Yeah, I
So
know. I know in
yes,
other language, but
yes.
yeah, not so
Ah,
familiar with these words.
your language, you know that. This then you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
easy to understand. Yeah. Avidya paccaya
In
sankara, sankara paccaya vijnana, vijnana paccaya nama rupa, nama rupa paccaya salayatana. So you know these things
yeah,
according to your language. Oh, that's good.
and
So you can
in English
relate.
as well. And there is a sutra named the Lotus Sutra, and there is a
Uh-huh.
section to explain this kind of link, yeah,
Uh-huh.
dependence, origination. There is a chain, right?
Yeah, this is a chain.
Chain, chain.
Yeah,
Yeah,
chain, chain. Yeah, chain. Every point we get, yeah, chain. Yeah, that's right. So it's a chain,
yeah.
lotus. So it's avidya paccaya sankara, sankara paccaya vijnana, vijnana paccaya namarupa, namarupa paccaya sala. Is cause and effect. Avidya gives
Yeah,
you
cause and
sankara.
effect. Yes, yes.
Yeah. Avidya gives you sankara, sankara gives you vijnana, vijnana gives you namarupa, namarupa gives you salayatana, salayatana gives you passo, passa paccaya vedana, vedana paccaya tanha, so and so on. Upadan, paccaya bhavo, bhava paccaya jati, jara, vyadi, soka, parideva, dukkha, domanassa, and so on. Evame tassa kevalassa dukkha skanda samudaya hoti. So it finishes there, but it has got a very deep meaning. It has got a very deep meaning.
Yes, much deeper.
But some terms that we learned earlier, look at that.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
avidya, sankara
Sankaya,
we learn, vijnana we learn, right? Nama
Vijnana,
rupa, rupang, rupa we learn. Nama
Rupa.
rupa that, yeah, we learn that. Rupa, Nama, Rupa, Salayatana is Ayatana, that is six senses.
No.
Salayatana means six senses. That is also you
Salaya, ten,
in a
ten,
different
ten.
manner.
This one?
Yeah,
This one
yeah.
is six senses.
Six senses. Salayatana, Ayatana. So Salayatana is that six senses.
Mm-hmm.
Passo is, the reactions through the six senses.
Reactions.
Yeah, reactions with the outside world. Passapatya Vedana. Vedana we have learned. Vedana
Vedana,
Paccaya
Vedana.
Anna. Anna we have learned. Tannapatya upadana we learn upadana skandha we learn. Upadana patya bhavo, we have not learned that.
Yeah.
Jati, no. Jara marana, no. Soka parideva, dukkha domanasa, sambhavanti, no. Eva me tassa kevalasa dukkha skandha samudaya hoti. So that part we have not learned, but some of them we have learned. So it's a matter of
Yeah. Yeah. Some
elaborating those
of them we
things.
learned.
Yeah, so that's why I said it's coming here again, but put them in a particular order to show us how this sequence or the chain of events are taking place,
Mm-hmm.
ultimately to give us the worst scenario of dukkha.
And the
What do you mean?
worst scenario of
Dukkha is suffering.
dukkha is suffering. Oh yes, dukkha. Yes, yes. I
Dukkha
remember.
is suffering.
Yeah.
Dukkha is suffering. Dukkha skandha. Now see, last one, look at that. Shoka parideva, dukkha domanassa, upayasa, sambhavanti emetassa kevalasa, dukkha skandha. Dukkha skandha is a kanda. Kanda you have heard, is a mountain of dukkha. It's a suffering, mountain of suffering.
This one,
Yeah,
dukkha
dukkha
kanda.
skandha. Yeah, we learned the
Dukkha kandas.
yeah, Panchaskandha we learned the
Kanda skanda
five years Skandha. Yeah, Kanda is now see the same meaning, no difference. Kanda is a mountain.
is a
Okay?
mountain. Yes.
Yeah, mountain of suffering. Dukkha is suffering.
Ah,
Mountain of sufferings we have to face. That's the final one Buddha says. Samudaya hoti means it's always increasing. Samudaya means it's increasing all the time. This dukkha is increasing because we join something, we join for happiness, ultimately gives unhappiness. So it's always going on all the time. So once you have understood that part, you have finish about nearly 45 items, believe it or not.
yeah.
That's 10 in the 10 defilements, 5 in the 5
500
indicators, that is 15. Then you go to 5,
five thought elements of thought.
that's 20, yeah. Then 20, then 10 fetters or 10 dasas is 30, yeah, about 15. So it's about 45, between
Yeah,
45 to 50.
25 together. Yeah.
So all these things are telling us, well, where we are going to take to by these papa actions, unwholesome actions.
Wholesome actions. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so
It's very clear. Yeah, thank you.
we'll discuss this part tomorrow, right? And
Yeah.
we do these things very, very slowly as we did in the previous ones. So we may have to go through this about at least 5 days, maybe 6 days,
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah. As slowly
And
as we can. Yes,
yeah,
yes.
slowly as we can, then we can consolidate and we can look at everything together, all 45. Once we have finished that, we
Yeah.
can figure out how to get rid of these things according to Buddha's advice.
Yes. So begin to practice. It's better.
Okay. Practicing part comes later.
Yes, yes.
When you practice those things, eventually these will disappear. They won't come in. They say, I'm going home. I'm not coming.
Mm. Yes, yes.
You know what I
So
mean?
may I ask you? Yeah, may I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Yeah, because in tonight's yeah, in tonight's lecture there is just wait
Mhm.
a moment. Hindrances, thought, and then fetus. And the first term is
Sakkaya Ditthi.
Sakaya Ditti, and it was made by 4 elements of the first 4 500s, right?
That's correct.
And the second term is Vichi, the last
Vichikiccha.
Vichikicha, the last term of
That's the second
500s.
one. Yeah.
So these 2 terms made of the 500s together.
That's correct. That's correct. Yeah, well done.
Yeah. So how about this one? And because my question is here because because they are wrong. But why we need to make solutions, to find some solutions, the tricky one, the cunning one, the screw
This
strategies
this
to
this
deal
is not
with
a
them.
solution. Sorry, this is not a solution. These two are asking us to do this. So it's another bad action. It is not a solution.
Ah,
Then we
so
take to the other one. Kamaraga is coming. It's not a solution. Kamaraga coming is not good. Patika coming,
yeah,
no good. Ruparaga,
yeah.
if you look at all these things, they are not good. So this is a turning point to invite these all unnecessary things into our system. So it's
Yes, yes, yes,
it's not a
tricky.
solution. No.
Yeah.
Don't take that solution. It's not a solution. It's not a solution.
No, no, no. Just
Tomorrow I'll explain that in detail, with examples, few examples, like I go through this again and again, before going
okay,
to the,
good.
so
Yeah, thank you
I'll
so much.
explain that. Good that you raised that question so that I can, I can, tomorrow I think about it in the morning, what is the best solution to your question, and we'll have a discussion.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your
Okay.
contribution and especially
Okay.
you just found a way to explain it. Yeah,
Okay.
actually, if we stop here, nothing else, followed by, right? Because
Mhm.
the first 2 terms are wrong and they are wrong views, but we just follow the wrong system and to try to get
Yeah, yeah.
some strategies, but they're so
Yeah, yeah.
tricky.
Yeah, that's my wrong explanation. I believe you thought in that manner, so I had to correct that. Sorry about that. So
Oh,
Sakkadi, I had to accept that, because I had to use a different method to explain what it is. I may have
okay.
gave in a way that you thought it's a strategy. It's not a strategy. Sorry. Okay.
Okay, no worries.
For the time being, remember it's not a strategy. It's a cunning thing.
Yeah, cunning
It's a
thing.
cunning
I
thing.
can feel that
Cunning
it's a
thing is
cunning
not a
thing.
it's not a everlasting solution, because it's a cunning thing. Cunning thing won't last long.
Yeah.
So
I think
think along that line. Yeah, cunning things won't last long. It won't give happiness. So therefore,
no.
it's not a solution for the time being. I can tell you that, because it's a cunning and shrewd strategy. It is not a good solution. So it's not a solution.
Yeah, no solution, no solution.
It's making
Yeah,
the things worse. It's making the things worse. Okay. So
yeah. It makes things worse and bigger, much trouble. Yeah, big troublemaker, and such as I know what you mean. Yeah, we are
so
quite keen on
for
it.
the
Yeah.
time, yeah, for the time being, just think along those lines, right? So tomorrow we'll continue. All right.
All right. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I really appreciate you raised that question. So it's better. Then I can go through that again and establish the real answer to that, which is good. Okay. Now see, there's a thing called teaching is learning. Teaching is learning.
Yeah.
When you are teaching, you are learning, because the listeners will come out with questions. Teaching is
Yeah.
listening. Teaching is listening. Teaching is learning. Teaching is communicating. Teaching is, educating by yourself, as you go along. I had to educate myself while teaching. I had to enhance my knowledge while I'm teaching. So it's a two-way communication where both are benefited. It's not teaching is not dictating. It's not like you listen to me. No, not that. That is not teaching. Teaching is listening, answering the questions, all
Yeah.
these things are mutually accepted. Okay?
Yes, yes, yes. You are really the I don't know. I'm afraid. Yeah, I use the wrong manner. I'm in the wrong manner to explain my admire because you did it so in a modest way, just like the Buddha. Yeah, just follow that.
No,
Yeah,
no, no, no. Don't think that way. You have done very well. Your contribution is I accept 1,000 times. 1,000%.
thank you so
I
much.
like the way you asking questions. That's very
Yeah,
very good. Very very good.
yes,
I'm telling from my heart. So don't go with any doubts. Okay, please.
yeah, okay.
No
Thank
doubts. No
you.
doubts. Tomorrow we
No
meet. Okay.
doubts.
Thank you very much. All the
Yeah,
best.
no, that's
Okay.
yeah, okay.
Okay.
So actually, your explanation is very clear. But
Mhm.
this is the turning point. Yeah, we need to discuss on it and stop on it. Yeah, if when we practice on it. Yeah. So, yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you,
All the
doctor.
best. Take
All the
care.
best. Okay.
Okay. We meet you tomorrow. Okay
Yeah.
now?
See you tomorrow. Okay. And yeah, I will do the prayer.
Okay.
Because we like to appreciate our Buddha and also yeah doctor and also our leader, our commenter Benny. So I will do it yeah before ending it. So sorry about that. Just wait for a moment.
No problem. All the best. Take care. So
Yeah.
no wrong feelings. You have done well.
No, no, no,
I'm
no,
very,
no. Not at
you know.
all. Yeah. No.
Okay. So
So
ask, asking questions is very good. I like that. You must ask questions because then only I know you understand it. Otherwise, I don't know. Okay.
yes, yes. Okay. So before
All the best.
ending, we like to do
Yep.
the prayer. Blessed by
Okay.
the Buddha's teaching and wonderful and subtle teachings, and blessed by the commentator Benny's instruction, and also blessed by the two doctors' compassionate leading and inspiring, and also a compassionate contribution, whatever time or energy, and also knowledge, and also wisdom. So may all beings have the intention to achieve Bodhi and, and quickly realize the unsurpassed enlightenment as our yeah, omniscient Buddha. So that's all for today, and that's all. Thank you for your listening, everybody, and see you tomorrow.
Yeah. All the best to all of you. I'm very happy that you all listen to me, and all the
Yeah.
best.
All the best to
Okay.
you and Mrs. Bodhi. Okay, see ya.
Yeah. Thank you. I convey that. Thank you very much. All the best.